Hey folks, Rob here. Kind of windy day, so I hope you can hear me. It's been windy here and kind of nasty the last few days. Yesterday was really cold. What we have here again is our Sccy DVG1 that we've been shooting here, and it's had a few issues and we're trying to get them taken care of. I have us loaded up here and we're locked back, so nothing in the chamber yet. I have us 10 rounds, and this is our good magazine. I did mark the bad magazine, and I've done some further work on it. I disassembled it again, and I worked on the underside of these feed lips, and worked on the followers some more, and put some dry lube on the inside. This gun has been cleaned. I cleaned it last night after I done the sight tool video. So what we're going to do is we're going to run 10 rounds through our good magazine. We're going to run 10 rounds of Winchester white box through our bad magazine. And if they both function well, then we're going to put 10 rounds of this 115 grain. This is a Sccy Defense Dynamics 115 grain jacketed hollow point. So we're going to see if we can get this gun to function. That'll be 40 more rounds through it. And let's see if it'll work with some hollow points. So we're going to start with our good magazine at 10 yards, and we're just going to shoot at our bigger gong down there and see how we do. So I missed a couple rounds. Trigger's getting better on this gun as well. So that was our good magazine. Now let's try our bad magazine. I put some little scratch marks on the bottom of our bad one. I didn't have a white marker or something like that to use, so I just put a few scratch marks on the base plate to differentiate it between the good one and the bad one. Let's see if it helped in any me working on it some more. Nope. We had a failure to extract. They just fall right out. So apparently the working on it didn't help it much. And that one didn't come all the way out. Didn't pull that one out. And with a empty mag, kind of wants to hold up in there. So let me load us up some hollow points and see how she does with hollow points. So here I have us 10 rounds of the Sccy 115 grain hollow points. I'm not going to load the bad magazine with hollow points. It's too expensive to waste them in a magazine that I know is bad. I'd rather put 20 rounds of it through the good magazine and make sure the gun will function with them than I would to put 10 rounds through each of the magazines and know that it probably won't work with the other one. So we're going to load us up 10 rounds of this Sccy and see what it does. Chambered all right. Let's see how it handles with it. Function with 10 rounds, lock back. That's a pretty hot little round. Let's put 10 more through it. And seems like it's pretty accurate when I do my part. All right, I have us 10 more rounds of the Sccy hollow points loaded up in there. First 10 functioned fine. We didn't have any problems other than me missing. This gun is fairly accurate if you do your part. For the most part, I have no trouble hitting that 12-inch piece of steel down there. Let's go up and see if we can hit the, I think that's an 8-inch up top. Let's see how I can do on that. See if we function all right. The trigger's getting lighter on this. Takes a little more concentration on that one. And we did lock back. The trigger is getting smoothened out on this, and it's getting, I checked it last night, it's closer to, lower fives. So it's getting around the 5-point range. So the trigger's definitely, so that was another 40 rounds we put through it. It is unloaded. The good magazine, we put 20 rounds of the Sccy Defense Dynamics Jacketed Hollow Point. They work fine, locked the bag back. More than likely, all the problems that I had with this gun, had I just been a little smarter about testing it and isolated the magazine quicker, we might have figured out a long time ago that it was probably a bad magazine. Now, I have worked and worked and worked on this magazine. I've buffed the inside lips. I've lubed it. I've done everything I know to do to it, and it still just don't work right. We get those funky failures to feed, failures to extract that we don't get with this one. So anyway, guys, just a little update on how the little gun's going when we get the new mag from Sccy. I tell you what, Sccy really impressed me when I called them up, and I got somebody within a minute of calling. I mean, there was no being on hold for 3 hours like you do with Taurus. I got somebody immediately. They were very knowledgeable. They just basically, you know, listened to what I had to say about the gun, and all right, give me your address and we're going to send you a new magazine. No questions asked. Just, you know, if you pretty well figured out that's what it is, we're going to send you a new one. And if that's not what it is, get back with us and we'll have the gun brought in for repairs. So, I mean, the nicest customer service I believe I've ever had from a gun company. You know, I've dealt with Ruger and Smith before. Smith's excellent, Ruger's excellent, but these people at Sccy go above and beyond to try and make sure that you're completely happy with the gun you got. And that really impressed me. That impressed me, and that gave me faith in the gun, that this gun will work. It may take a little bit, but it will work. And we're going to make it work, even if we have to send it back. And I have no doubt if I have to send it back, it's going to be a quick process. And but I don't think I'm going to have to. The gun is really, once I isolated the mag, I've had no problems out of it. I brought it out here the other day. I didn't do video on it because it was so windy out here. I mean, literally, it was blow your hat off windy again. So I didn't bother to video it. But through the good magazine, I put another 50 rounds without any hiccups whatsoever of Winchester. So, guys, my faith in this little gun is looking up all the time. You know, they can all have a bad mag. Typically, any semi-automatic you have a problem with, it's probably the mag. But not always, but probably. Anyway, guys, a little update on the Sccy DVG1. I'm really liking this gun. If it keeps performing the way it is, we're going to put some some night sights on it, and I'm going to give you a good holster for it, and we're going to carry this gun. So anyway, I appreciate everybody watching, taking the time. You know, give me that thumbs up. I appreciate it, and until the next video, we'll see you guys later.